I grew up as a lower middle class kid, and I liked math and logic, and computer science seemed like math and logic in motion, and I could earn a living, which was important to me. So it was a balance of passion and practicality. I remember my parents giving me this 150-in-1 electronics kit, which had a kit where you could wire things together, and there were diagrams for putting many different things. And then on the cover, in a place of honor, was one transistor. And it's quite funny now that we use, a billion transistors in our chip, and I had one to start with. Also, I did a mechanical binary adder for a 9th grade science fair project, and I thought it was pretty basic, but I won a trip to downtown Detroit for it to be seen. It was inspiring. The biggest thing we try to do is we try to make computers more performant, to perform faster, and if they can perform faster, they can do more things. And we make them more energy efficient, which makes them useful for more things. When computers were first defined, only the federal government could afford them, and now you can invoke a lot of computation just to do a web search in the hopes that you click on a link. And a lot of that happened because of the work we did to make the computers better. A lot of it is fairly invisible work, though. I can't point to things that are on the front page. It's underneath. I liked school, I was good at it, and I just kept going, and I enjoyed college campuses, and I have never left. It's been 35 years since I started as an undergrad. I've helped educate more than 1,000 students who have gone off, and many of them designed the computers that you have in your pockets. What I like best about being a researcher is that every day is different. It's all about problem solving, and people focus on the end of it, which is like finishing the puzzle. But really, it's the creative part of defining what the puzzle is. And then it's the satisfaction that you have created something new, something that has never been before. And it may be a small thing that's not well known to everybody, but you know it's new. And I just find great satisfaction in that. I developed this taxonomy for how something called caches miss. It's called the 3 C's, compulsory, capacity, and conflict. And that has made it into undergraduate textbooks. And perhaps a highlight was when my son was taking an undergraduate computer science class, and he snapped a picture of his professor covering the topic. I have a number of passions. I like to play squash, and even though I'm at middle age, I'm good enough that I can occasionally beat 20-somethings, which is very satisfying. I do a lot of bicycling with my wife, and my newest passion is, after decades of wanting to, I have taken up classical piano, and for about a year now. And I'm not very good, but sometimes when you have 10 notes in a row of Bach come off your fingers, it's very special.